like there are certain people who have chimed in and they just disrupt the process because this is a legislative issue at this point. It has nothing to do. If you come to America, you've seen movies about roots, the fucking Toby, and you think that that's the history of slavery entirely. It's not. Um,
Two cookies. That's all.
and that the history of blacks in America ends at slavery, and then everybody was just this happy family. No, the story continues, and I'm saying that story that continued is much worse. We need to look into that, and we not asking for much. We're just asking as countrymen, let's fucking do this shit, move forward, and it's for y'all best interest anyway, you dumb, silly, stupid, non-paying attention motherfuckers. All these, first of all these media companies that own all these black networks and shit like that. I'm tired of y'all white motherfuckers talking about we low IQ and shit like that. And we see the moves right now. We see where the money finna go right now. It's going right back. And it's finna fucking boom the economy. Y'all fucking, bro, this is. Oh, I know why they ain't gonna do it. Because it's gonna be the biggest foundational white flight L ever existed. So long, Dixiecrat. Articles of Confederations, Robert E. Lee heritage people that are still bonded by that great white idea. Any kind of reparations passed. It's fucking L.
But see, this
What
is
they
the thing.
recognize as America.
Yo, Nike,
That's a fact.
it'll actually be greater for them.
And it'll benefit them more.
Hold on. It's a crab in the bucket mentality that all goyim experience. Because they not really seeing how it could benefit their American brother, how it could benefit the American economy. They don't see. They see it as white Americans, black Americans, Chinese, this and that. They don't know that the repair and the unification with their black brother will bring in the golden age of America. They want to keep the division, and they want to keep the crab in the bucket, the envy mentality, and that keeps them poor.
All right, let's get nuts and bolts of it, though. I don't know if it's been done yet. Are you okay with it being structured where you're given a certain amount of money on a card and you can only buy certain items? What do you think?
Like what? Like just let's see items.
Food. We'll give you liquor,
Food.
Snicker bars, very specific items. What's that, Nathan? What were you saying?
Let me know so I can know what.
Wait, can we buy raw materials?
People are not.
You can buy lumber. That's it, though.
We working with something. But is it quality or is it only locked? Is it brand
The only thing
locked?
that's kept us going.
It's brand locked.
Oh,
Come
yeah,
on. We got it. We got to get down to how it works, right? You got to get, because, we got to get down to how it works.
Yeah, I mean,
Dr.
is
Matt,
it an
this is a
American brand?
diabolical suggestion. This shit is so diabolical and so elaborate at the same time.
Well,
I don't
whatever
think
suits
that
them.
a criminal should get it though. If you committed to all this crazy shit and stuff like that, you don't get anything. It should be qualified.
Yeah, I think that there's if motherfuckers done committed crime, I don't care if they fucking Frederick's nephew or some shit, nigga. Fuck.
Hello, Dr. Matt Cool. I'd like to discuss the topic. This is communist fascist.
Yeah, you definitely ain't gonna get to talk. If you talk, bro, every time.
Well, I heard that Schwarz Othello called people goyim. that disgusting low IQ piece of trash Schwartz who called people goyim. Hello?
She left you. Get over it. You weren't worth it. You miserable human. Look.
Projection mirror says what? It's 10 a.m. in the morning on a Monday, a critical work event hour. Who's here talking endlessly on Monday at 10 o'clock in the morning?
Yo, what are we doing?
This is unconstitutional.
This is great.
Listen, I'm trying to stop structural white racism and make some money by YouTube, Google ad revenue, and I will contribute to your reparation fund because clearly you don't like working. It's Monday, 10:26 a.m. Central Standard Time. You might want to consider going on LinkedIn or Indeed and trying to find a job instead of pontificating all day long endlessly on Clownhouse. It's just a suggestion from a goyim to a Schwartz, from a goyim to a Schwartz. From a goyim to a Schwartz, I'm just trying to tell you, you might want to get a job instead of running your lips about reparations at 10 a.m. on a Monday. Hello?
It's reparations. Listen to this. I want you guys to understand why we should never seek reparations. Because of shit like this, yo. This is obvious, man.
Because of somebody else's reaction?
Because of somebody else's reaction. Okay. How about we deconstruct what's being said? Instead of just like dismissing it, instead of it just being somebody else's, reaction, how about we deconstruct it? All right, run it back. All right? Now, real talk, man. Why are we seeking money for work that we didn't do?
Because it's a lack of objective ethics. Maybe you should try to read a book known as Objective Ethics by Ayn Rand. Look it up. It's the virtue of selfishness.
You're supporting his point.
Go ahead.
That's how blinded by narcissism.
But Anthony wasn't done. Go ahead, Anthony.
No, it's all good, man. Yeah, so listen, like, I want, it comes across like you have a group of people that are begging. It comes up like, I want to get paid when I produce something, when I make it happen. That's when I want to get paid. I don't want to get paid for what my great-grandfather did. Like, would you guys be okay with somebody sentenced to multiple life sentences, dying in jail, and then we go get his son and say, you got to finish your father's term? Like, this shit doesn't work. It doesn't translate. It doesn't add up.
Have you ever
You guys want it when it's a good point, but you don't want it when it's the so-called bad point.
Have you ever received money from a
Your
trust?
grandfather literally didn't do anything.
Anybody?
Okay.
You don't understand
Okay.
the levels of reparation.
I do not, as I am an empress and have much to do, as that is why I came to Russia. Do you have something to help me not speak
It's a trace.
Thanks. We have work to do.
Yes, we do. That is all the legal codes. Some 16,000.
We will read them all and find all the laws we wish to repeal.
Christ, I hope you don't mean tonight.
Of course I do. I would like to invite scientists from all over Europe for a competition, and we will beat them all.
Most of our good scientists left.
So offer them as much money as it takes to come back, and keep offering until they say yes. Now, to transport in the regions.
That seems a good amount.
If you're a small content creator, use the
Germany should have paid reparations after World War II. You know what? Just because you you don't fundamentally understand what reparations mean. And also, too, you want to qualify for it. That's the crazy thing about it. Since you don't qualify, you should have a voice in it.
Okay, and the reason why I have a voice is because my tax dollars would be used for it. So whether or not I qualify is irrelevant. Now, if you're saying, let's say for example, that Iran and the United States came to some kind of agreement where they got paid reparations. That has, or Japan, we helped rebuild Japan after World War II. That is different than saying generations later, you should get paid for slavery. That's asinine. It makes no sense, and you come across as a lowly beggar. That's the way it comes across.
you do realize that even if you get the money, you're still going to have to pay taxes on it, and African Americans cannot comply with the tax code. They do not pay taxes at scale in this country. So you're going to have to figure out the tax piece to the reparation piece. Hello?
Here's the thing: when you ask the money, you ask for an amount of money from the bank, right? Let's say $50,000 you owe the bank, right? Here's the deranged dumb shit I can't stand it here. Oh yeah, when they come, when a bank asks you for money, are they begging you or demanding the money back? You fucking dummies! You gotta be a low IQ dumbass.
Okay, Nathan, I'm not calling out your name, Nathan. Nathan, I'm not calling out your name. No, Nathan, you're engaging with me. We're going back and forth.
I was talking about communists too as well. Let me land, finish, because you cut me up for 5 seconds. Let me finish. People owe me money from all the fucking time. When I build my own business. So when I go after them for my money, am I begging them for money? Hell no, I would love to collect my the money. It's called a demand. That needs to be owed. So when you misrepresent the logic about it, it's not incorrect.
Your ancestors didn't
Okay,
So we're talking about Jim Crow.
Anthony, you're not FBA? You're not a Foundation for Black American, Anthony?
No, he's not.
Othello, I'm not.
Oh my goodness.
Of course, yeah. Hey, Othello. That's why I said, like, certain people be in the conversation in the mix that don't need to have the conversation. I've been consistent.
All right. So this is what's up, man. Night King. We're in the President Trump room. All right. We're having the conversation. Americans who contribute their tax money would be the people. So this idea that you don't get a say so, that dog won't hunt. You're gonna need Americans. You have to appeal to Americans to see.
Oh, brother. That dog's gonna hunt more than you can motherfucking understand. It's gonna catch more fish than goddamn.
All right, no, you don't like the way I speak, Night King.
No, I like what
I'm
you
sorry,
said.
brother. I wish, Night King, I wish I had different words to use. All right, cool. I wish I had different words to use. It's the way I speak. Pardon me, all right?
No, you
Anyway. No, it's all good. I
somebody else
know what you know about this. This is okay. We're just exchanging ideas. I don't really care. It's no big deal. I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not insulting anybody. Y'all know me. You know I go left, but I'm not insulting anybody. So here's what's up, man. We need it. Whether or not people have to be FBA in order to participate in the conversation, it's a stupid argument. Let's stop bringing that up as a talking point. Let's move past that. So the only people that should say whether or not black people should get reparations are black FBA Americans? Come on now. Does that make sense?
I want to remind you that this is a free conference call app called Dinner for Schmucks. You got retards here that will say anything, and you're taking it seriously. These are fools speaking. You've been fooled. Right now, Anthony, you've been fooled by these fools. You're taking it seriously? This is for fucking children. For losers that don't even have a job at 10 a.m. on a fucking Monday. Don't be fooled by these fucking losers. Don't be fooled by these fucking losers.
Okay. We've already talked about how it will stimulate the economy. You know, go right back into your pockets. The conversation gets unserious when you come on here and you start calling people beggars. I know a few people on stage right now that are black business owners that have degrees, that have their affairs in order. I'm so happy I just got my Lexus LX F Sport 300. But we can still talk about things that are owed. We're not beggars. So when you get on stage and you like try and demean us, and we're actually talking about lobbying, the logistics, the law, the countries that benefit. It wasn't just the United States, it was Europe. You know, how does that make us sound like beggars when we're actually getting into the meat and potatoes? So that's why I say it sounds like you're a bad faith actor if you're not FBA.
Okay. Othello, you make a fair point. Now, I want to give you context for me saying the word beggars. My saying the word beggars was in response to what communists said. I said, let's unpack what he's saying. I'm saying I'm looking at it from the other perspective. I'm the type of person when I'm trying to solve an issue, I try to see it from all perspectives. I want to know if somebody else has a different idea from me, why do they feel the way that they do? So I'm saying from the opposite point of view, it comes across as people are beggars, that they're begging. You, Othello, I don't, from my perspective, I think reparations is a horrible idea, and it would tear this country apart. I don't think there's a scenario where I see another civil war happening besides reparations. I think reparations is a hot button, topic to the point where we could have another civil war. I literally believe that, and you can give the eyes and everything. I'm not mad at you for doing it, but I understand your point. I'm not trying to say beggars to be provocative. I'm giving context to what the other side of the argument looks at this like.
Hi, gentlemen. I know I've been mocking some of you. Hold on, Night King, you fucking Schwartz. I'm going to read this. It says that the Justice Department has already ruled that reparations are illegal. It says, under the pretext of paying reparations for events more than 100 years ago, the city of Evanston has chosen to distribute millions of dollars in cash and housing benefits to people because of the color of their skin or the color of the skin of their parents, grandparents, or great-grandparents, said Assistant Attorney General Harmeet Dillon of the Justice Department. There are sound ways for a city to remedy past discrimination or direct resources to its most vulnerable citizens and neighborhoods. Simply handing out money based on race, however, is not the answer. It is race discrimination, pure and simple, and it is illegal. The Supreme Court has repeatedly affirmed that the government actions classifying citizens by race are presumptively unconstitutional, said U.S. Attorney Andrew Boutros. Shut up, Schwartz. The Constitution demands that the government treats citizens as individuals, not as members of a racial class. Shut up. Distributing public funds based on an individual's ancestry or race divides the citizenry and establishes the very hierarchy the Equal Protection Clause was designed to dismantle. In 2019, the city adopted the Local Reparations Restorative Housing Program. Under this program, black persons who lived in the city of Evanston as an adult at any time between 1919 and 1969, as well as their children, grandchildren, or great-grandchildren, can receive $25,000 in the form of cash payments, which the recipient can use for any purpose, or financial assistance for purchasing, repairing, or maintaining a primary residence in the city. The city has not identified any specific acts of discrimination that violated the Constitution or a statute that these payments are intended to remedy. Nor does the city require any evidence that recipients or their ancestors experienced discrimination when they lived in the city. Race alone determines whether a current or former resident or their descendant receives $25,000 in cash or financial assistance for housing. To date, the city has paid out over $5 million in reparations, and it plans to distribute millions more as funds become available. In 2024, descendants of persons who had lived in Evanston... Okay, that's it. You guys get the point. That it's illegal. Reparations is constitutionally illegal. And you guys are fucking losers that should be at a job site fucking working instead of running your fucking mouths on a conference call app at 10 a.m. on a fucking Monday. You fucking losers. I am complete. This is communist fascist. I have landed my plane.
So this is going to victims of American chattel slavery.
There are no victims alive.
This is not going to black people. This is going to victims of American chattel slavery.
This is another Jesse Jackson style con job that the black people and black leadership has discovered. And
here's another person who's from America. Here's another person who's from America.
You are white people.
Yeah, he's Armenian.
That's all there is.
He's an interceptor, not even American. He's not even American.
Like this, except the fact when communism being the law,
I didn't believe Azerbaijan. I mean, not Azerbaijan.
Shut the fuck up.
But Armenians. No.
Bitches.
Because you actually. We cussing
bitches.
Oh, fuck. All right. Well, then we can just get down to goddamn Armenian business.
Yeah.
You don't
don't see the
Yeah, when
same
y'all was
job.
crawling on the ground,
Sorry.
crying about y'all genocide, y'all wanted us to acknowledge it,
Okay,
but y'all won't
I'm not
acknowledge
going
our
to-
oppression.
I'm not
You
a
guys are
one-bitch
fakers,
to the
liars,
government
and are the
says,
most
"Oh, give me
dishonest
money,
people.
Give me money. You are.
And when the eye of the horn
Yeah,
of Islam and the star of the moon
Sorry,
set
you're not
sights
getting my
on
money.
your country,
You are not getting
it will
my
fall.
money. No money.
It will.
Get a job. Get a job.
No, you get a job.
I got a job.
I got one.
You good.
I got one. I'm
work at
made.
it. Go work
I'm
at it.
good.
We don't want your
I'm
job.
better than a lot of y'all in here.
That's all.
Fuck your job.
Yeah.
We don't want your
Yeah.
fucking punk
You
ass.
got a
We don't
pool?
want the Armenian
How
mob
big
out
is
of
your
our
pool?
city.
Fuck you.
What kind of car you
Fuck your
got?
job.
Yeah.
We want the Armenian mob out of
Yeah,
our
let's
neighborhoods.
not do that.
We want the Armenian mobs out of our neighborhoods too, and we want you guys.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, if the
We
Armenians
want you guys.
And stop using civil rights. Stop using the legislative
never would have been
privileges that we fought for your black, white ass.
Yeah.
You come over here, you stay Versace shirt.
Okay, Armenians saved your
Yeah, Armenians didn't do
Yeah,
fucking shit.
Charles
They didn't do. You want to know what they're doing? They're fucking people on the internet and having family of whores. That's what we know about the fucking Armenian in America. And let me tell you something, brother.
Tell me.
Yeah, you're not ready. You're not built to handle these 40-inch pythons. Yeah, he walked into that.
We want the Armenian mobs out of our neighborhoods. We want them to stop committing fraud. If you see an Armenian, because they're probably committing fraud.
Are we done?
Are we getting anywhere on this? Alan, you good?
Yeah, we're good. We were
Oh,
They do it with Mullah together.
Peter, what do you think about this issue, Peter?
I think that this generation who is not harmed just deserve the best life that they can receive. And that is not impossible right now in the United States. And I think that after this, I see much more important priorities that I need to deal with and much more situation that
Like what?
I am involved with.
Like
About
what?
my country, about the situation of citizenship in my country and how they die in cold blood without any reason, for example, clarification afterwards. For example, when the people is injured in a street, then taken to the hospital, then they go there and put a bullet on his head. This is much more deeper for me to digest, especially because it is my own interest and I cannot stand this. I am not sure how to say. Maybe you get mad at me sometimes because of repeating the name of Mullah, but that is something that I cannot forget. That is, I try to, but it is impossible. It was at least impossible until this point.
Wait, you want us to focus on Iranian issues, you said?
For me, that's the homeland. And that is dealing with much harder and deeper problem. Much more than this. At least you have one of the best education systems of the world for your children.
We don't want us to focus on
Am I wrong?
reparations. You want us to focus on Iranian issues?
Because it is a current issue. Yes. For me, with Mullah. The country of Armenia belongs to Azerbaijan, but they're smuggling the drug and they are cooperating with Mullah. Because of that, they survived by now. And otherwise, their blood, everything is the same genetic with Azerbaijan. There is no reason to be another country with the name of Armenia. But they are with the same hand with Mullah. Even they are Christians, but they help them to transfer the drugs toward Europe from the Zangezur corridor, and that corridor remained open afterwards, after the tensions. And they are still and this is strategic because they don't have any other source of income. They would die from the poorness. The people of Armenia, they need to agriculture.
This is not a Western American issue, and it is not more important. When we talk about United States and what's going on here, what's going on in the streets of Iran is not more important issue than reparations.
This is a good question, though. Doctor,
the daily life of Iranians is not more important than United States citizens. Well,
it is much less important. That's the problem. It is much less important.
No, it's less important. It has nothing to do with our nation, our country.
It was much less important. There was much less media coverage.
I'm sorry.
It was much less.
I'm sorry.
This is some kind of bias. Exactly. I am also sorry for
this. This has nothing to do with the United States and what we got going on.
You don't represent the United States in front of me. You are one another person, okay? Speak on behalf of your side.
No one cares.
Othello, that's my question. That's my question. Where is this on your list?
You are on the certificate, I am wrong.
Where is this on your list of like priorities, Othello? That's my question. That's what I want.
Well, when I look at the title of the room, it should be the number one priority in this room. And so if we're saying that we're asking all these people who are not FBA, actually not American citizens, what they think is important, and saying that this is less important than what's going on in their country, all right, man. You know, these are some bad faith actors.
Okay.
Not less important. In the much less priority of violence.
This is the President Trump house. This is
living on the terrorists.
And you're
they gave me the stage.
Yeah.
Yes, they let me speak on this stage. It is President Trump's house, exactly.
Yeah, look at the title of the room. Change the title, then. You know,
Doctor, the other.
You asked my idea. I gave you my submission. There is no reason to change it.
That's the thing. First of all, we don't care. Second, we don't even know what.
Exactly, you don't care. So why should I care about your information?
So you mix. That's a potent concept.
You don't care.
We don't know what you're saying, and we don't care.
At the first hand, you don't want to be a slave. At the second hand, you want to don't care, but care about just yours. You know, you need to change your mindset.
No, we're speaking to the title of the room.
I'm not sure if I want to continue this discussion with you. You're in another
room. Go to an Iranian room.
I prefer to go outside.
You're not going into the mic. You're uttering things. You're just making
Othello, let me translate for you. Everything you did was absolute bullshit. So that's I can solve that problem for you very easily.
I want to say two things to Othello as something for being for FB. One thing is that it's a contradictory that people say that it's that America is institutionally a racist country, but then you accept reparations from a country that's institutional racism. That makes no sense. You know, number two, black people actually, because of racism, in the 30s, and yes, some of our cities were destroyed, but black people wanted they wanted to be on the welfare state, and at that time on the white people. Now fast forward so many years later, is that black people actually blame the welfare system, for destroying the black man. So it was like, even if they tried to help us, but they hurt us, and you expect a nation that black people say is institutionally racist, that's gonna give us reparations. It's like shit is not adding up. And the people, the masters of the universe, so to speak, they were crashing.
Oh, I'm so glad I came back to hear this.
Okay, so here we go. As far as the welfare, if you go look up who benefited disproportionately, it was white women that benefited from DEI as well as affirmative action and the welfare.
It's not about that. It's about that they hurt us. It's not about who disproportionately helped, because that's the point. Reparations might, for some reason, go the same way. Maybe.
Okay, in what way? List them.
I said it could hurt us in some way. Let's say that it's time for World War III, or it's time for like a major economic crash. Like, we don't know. Like, we know things are.
We're in a major economic crash right now.
Like Great Depression. Okay.
We're in an economic crash. Right.
It is not major. It is still minor. You know better.
It's pleasant.
Yeah, but even considering that white women benefited the most from the welfare programs, still from the 1960s to today, black people have received $11 trillion from
not black people, black women. So we can no. No. Because you cannot consider government aid in that equation. Okay, that's cool.
Okay.
But that's not how legislation works.
No, but that's
Right, and that's not how they view it financially, categorically. I bet you they don't. They actually look at this kind of thing very different. They separate them. They're in separate
for what less than 5% of the white population did in the 1800s. Sorry, we're not.
Well, it benefited
We're
nations.
not giving you.
That's the thing.
It benefited white people
because it benefited whole
right now.
No, you're just looking at you're acting as if there's a certain group of people actions alone when there's not a systematic approach to these issues that we can literally point to, especially when it comes to Fair Housing Act. No, Fair Housing Act. No, we're talking after them. We're not talking about slavery. We're talking after. You benefited from slavery. No, you benefited from slavery. When they enslaved your Persian, your fake reverse Persian ass, when they enslaved you and dragged your people across the fucking desert, they dragged their ass. I know what happened to your people too. They dragged them.
Yeah, that's right.
Oblivion.
And yet
people literally are written their record for being dragged into abyss. I don't want to hear it. I won't do an oppression Olympics with you. You're nothing. You're nothing to me. You old has-been. Shame on your Stone Age ass having this narrative. When you're a guest in this country, my people fall for your existence. There is an aristocratic hierarchy in this country that exists, and it's been racially coded since the beginning.
Not only that, but the Armenian attempts to sue the Turkish government and Turkish banks for seized land and property have been dismissed due to legal constraints like the political question doctrine and the statutes of limitation. So they've tried. So that's why it's crabs in a bucket. The Armenians have tried. The Armenians have tried to get their just due. They've tried to do it. So there's nothing wrong with trying. They just failed.
No, they are not the people of Armenia. They are the government of Armenia who are drug smugglers who, like Mullah. They suppress their own people. They cannot speak. There is no democracy.
Yeah, get him, Peter. Yeah. Come on. All right with me.
This argument is pointless. We might as well just talk about Ukraine or something. Yeah, let's talk about the $300 billion. You know what I'm saying? Like the people.
The funny thing about it, what's happening right now, the people who disagree, like Alan and Anthony, deranged people, right? They right now, currently, the United States and Europe are fighting and helping fight these reparations for Russia. They seized multiple mega billionaire yachts that Russians have, seized it and called it reparations, and we give it to Ukraine. You can't make this shit up. People in America don't even have control where their tax money is going right now. You don't got control. The government is taking it. You don't know where it's going, and nobody says a word. This is This conversation should not be had. If your family was here in World War II, there's no point in me talking to you guys, really.
I got an uncomfortable question for the room. What do you think is more likely to happen? Reparations for the January 6ers or reparations in general?
1966. Most like, wait, what?
I think in general, because the DSA is about to take over the United States.
Oh shit, fella.
Yeah,
Good
in
point.
general, and they support reparations for chattel slavery and Jim Crow era. So if you look at the people who are getting behind these democratic socialists, and even people who are more moderate but still kind of democratic socialist leaning, like James Tallarico, is black people. They like what they're talking about. They like what they're saying, and they're about action. So I think it'll. I think it will happen, because what you're seeing right now with the DSA is a direct response to the extremism that you see in Iran and Gaza, the mishandling of the economy by President Trump, the mishandling of the Epstein files. There's so much ammo to throw at the other side, along with Republican right-wing America Firsters who are breaking from the party, breaking from AIPAC, and breaking from Israel. This has become an American issue on both sides of the coin.
Is that
and
really
has sparked the DSA?
Is that really on their platform?
Yes, yes. And I can read it out if you.
Othello, you know what Abraham Lincoln said, that in terms of freeing the slaves, in terms of hurting the South. Well, that's come all the way to 2027, 2028. That's what reparations is going to do. Hurt the South yet again. Something, as they say, the more things change, the more they remain the same.
In what way? What would they hurt the South?
I think the same thing is going to happen in terms of what Abraham Lincoln did. It's going to happen again with, in other words, we're just a footnote to a new system or a new civil war. We're not the main course. We're the footnote, we're the prelude to it.
Bring it on.
Reparations cause a civil war.
Bring it on.
Yes, it would. For the simple fact, white people don't want to be considered the working class now, because if black people get reparation, we will be the upper class. Now we might not have the richest individual, because there still will be white billionaires, but overall majority, we will be the upper class. And if they're talking about the so-called money that we're owed each African American, and talking about millions, we wouldn't even have to work. Now I'm not saying some would just quit, because some people will still work. Some people will still I'm not even gonna say what's the word I want to use, like add to the economy, because we're going to be spending money. Give us reparation, America will be great. We will make America great. Give black people reparation. See the shit we do with us struggling. Now give us money. See what the fuck we'll really do. We will turn this country all the way up. All the fucking way up.
The only pushback that I have is that when you actually do the numbers and you get into the trillions, you're talking about $75,000 a piece, right? Hold on. And that's just when you get in the trillions, right? I lost 75,000 in the crypto market, right? So it's not going to move the needle as far as like,
I don't know. I think the numbers are more. Maybe we go down the numbers later, but I heard the numbers are higher for each individual.
Yeah, just multiply it by 40 million. Do 75,000 times 40 million. You know what I mean? Like,
but I could do that. But what are they saying we are owed? That's what I need to know first.
No. I'm saying what I was saying is that they use the illusion of slavery. Obviously, white people didn't wake up and say, "Hey, 400 years was wrong." No, they used the reason of slavery as a means for the Civil War, for the accumulation of power in the feds. And come 2027 or 2028, they're going to do the same thing with reparation. It's going to be a reason for whatever next Civil War, centralization or CBDC that they're going to do.
But but as we learn history and people use their brains and we stop listening to white manipulation, we understand the Civil War wasn't about freeing the slaves. The Civil War was really about the North mad that they didn't have jobs and the South had all the monopolies. The North wanted a piece of the monopolies, because if it was about freeing the slaves, we getting our ass handed to us right after. We went to Jim Crow, we went to civil rights, we had the crack era. It wasn't no free to slave. That's why I say don't listen to these white people. These white people will tell you anything. We not stupid people. We see what's going on. We know what's going on.
They got civil wars, and that's to protect you as a slave. They trying to protect you as their foot legacy. It's not to free you. It's to keep your ass under the system.
Even if you're talking about a civil war, there's not that many of them that would actually fight. 66% of all trans people are white. You got white lefty liberals. Like there's not that many of them.
No, but you can't use that trans number because it's 300,000 white people. It's only a small percentage of trans. There will be white people that say they aren't racist. If it was to be a civil war, there are white people who are in the middle that really don't react to racism, but they're so-called, they will say they're not racist. They're just in the middle, the gray area. A lot of those motherfuckers would join the white side if it's a civil war. A lot of people will join their side. We're going to get outnumbered. But if we got to be strategic on our end and not think it's not a war. See, the problem with black folks, a lot of us, we're not in a war. We're in a war still. We're still in a fucking war. But see, white people, and I give them this because these are the master manipulators. I give white people this. When it comes to war, they are some evil geniuses because they know how to feed us crumbs and keep us at bay and still do what they want to do. And they know a lot of us will be okay with that. And that's what they're doing. These motherfuckers. Go ahead.
But here's the thing about maintain power.
Yeah, but here's
the thing about it's to maintain power.
Oh, of course.
I'm gonna say one thing. Here's the thing about fighting, right? I learned this with some, person on BitChute, right? In terms of, the Germans, just somewhat after World War I, not that much. They actually protested against the right-wing violence to Jewish people, and then of course, the We More Republic came in. Starved people, and they don't have any means to have a job or anything. Then they'll join the war. Then they'll join the army.
Yeah, that's what politics is. A bunch of complaining, you fucking dumb bitch.
All right, I gotta ask.
What the hell is wrong with it?
I gotta ask. So do you think that will help?
That's what it is to you guys.
But the question needs to be: why would white people wage a civil war? If we get reparations, the question should be: why would white people?
Because it'll be the last stand for white power. Because us receiving reparations would be an ultimate utter defeat to their Confederate legacy and all the white movements.
No, it's because it's completely
but they will still run the
You guys got to stop pulling this.
Oh, still, it'll be the defeat of the idea. Look at him, right?
You're never gonna get free
The
idea. Stop complaining.
The idea. Look at him. He's calling it complaining. I'm calling it legislation, right? It was legislation when y'all used it to move and fuck up our country.
We always know whenever black people ask for something, it's an issue with them. They understand everybody's problems in the world except black people that they put on us.
They ready to give Somalis reparations.
They understand everybody else's atrocities except the atrocities they put us through. We don't need to listen to these motherfuckers. We don't need to talk to them. We don't need to negotiate with them.
They don't even know what's good for their own self.
Guys already. You're never gonna
y'all would benefit. Hey, stupid Leroy, you dumb white racist faggot ass nigga. You would benefit off of me getting reparations.
They know they're not you without.
Yeah, they're gonna benefit.
We share. Hey, guess what? Whether you like it or not, we share an American economy.
And
right?
That does not include giving false
victims
and guess what?
a
bunch of taxpayer money.
Actually,
but you think Indians could get reparations. Y'all could give reparations to the Jews. Y'all could give reparations to the Asians. Even y'all could give yourself reparations. But when it comes to blacks, it's always we beg.
No,
blah, 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 blah. All of a sudden, y'all don't understand shit.
Japanese and
y'all drop nukes on us. Y'all bomb our community.
Y'all act like y'all. All of a sudden, y'all act like y'all parents.
Leroy.
And this is funny. They all think their parents wasn't living in those days. They act like their grandparents wasn't living in those days. It ain't
no, they weren't. They
it wasn't that long ago.
Old ass hag ass mama named Hagatha.
But for some reason
rocking
they
in her
don't
chair,
understand.
fucking watching niggas hang.
For some reason
Hagatha.
they think what's crazy, they think all the image that they took, all the videos that they took of them whooping our asses is fake.
Your guys is a history of being dominated. Your guys is a history of being dominated. That's what you're pissed off about. You guys are absolutely doing nothing for the world. You need to do a piece of shit.
Especially when y'all had to mold the ball and we still survived. Y'all wanted to eradicate us, use y'all for y'all revolutionary purposes and business decisions. And when it didn't go y'all way, y'all weren't the manufacturer and the maker of those ingredients and shit like that. How to sustain a product that y'all stole from us.
This is how dumb white people are, but this is how so lost we are as black
people.
But hear me. They created a system to kind of go against it, but if black people were the smartest,
so I'm not even white, but I see all this stuff.
This is the best system for black people if we were to unite. My nigga, if black people...
No, dude, I'm not indoctrinated. I just don't care. Like, I have to...
Of course, you not caring. That's the most
Everybody has problems.
To say.
Everybody was the victim of past environments in the past, dude. So just get over it. You guys are the short bus.
White people always trying to make themselves...
Leroy. It's not about slavery. It's about the unification of America.
No, you guys are gonna stop complaining. Reparations are finally stop stabbing white people and fucking things up now, right?
Snake ass over here from Europe and came over here. We've been surviving in this fucking country, but you snivered over.
No, you guys are just the least successful group of human beings that there ever was, and history proves that.
How are we the least successful?
Because you've done nothing. You've done absolutely nothing. Contributed absolutely nothing. All you've done is turn this world into a terrible, unsafe to live in, and everybody knows your drift. Everybody knows this wave now. Like, stop whining.
Let's think about this. He said we're the least successful. Now understand this. We didn't get true freedom, since probably the 60s, somewhere around the 60s.
Look at how many millionaires we
have. So again, it leads back to the white man. When are you going to take responsibility for your own actions, for your own family?
For maybe about 60 years, we probably had true equal rights, and it ain't even been equal. But look at where black people are at compared to these motherfuckers who've been running it for.
We gave you equal rights. You say it hasn't even been equal. If we give you reparations, how do we know you're not going to still complain? If we give you reparations, how do we know you're still not going to be a bunch of brigands in a peaceful world?
Systematic rules against us. That's why they have to create systematic laws.
Systematic. What's your fault? How much stuff is actually your fault?
No other group will be able to survive and do the things we've done in 60 years. All the shit they put us through in 60 years, where our people are at, no other group in this world.
Sanctimonious.
No other group. You think about all the industries. We were
sanctimonious. Look up the definition.
They just own the corporation. But the actual figures and the people who generate the money, that's us. We run sports, we run entertainment, we run music, all of they fun shit. We run.
No, you don't.
We just got to unite.
No, you don't. You don't.
We
run
just got to
anything.
unite. Nobody.
You guys don't run anything because you can't see past your own emotions.
Nobody wants to see a bunch of white people play baseball. Nobody wants to see a bunch of white people play football. Y'all can have that cold ass hockey shit. Y'all can have that cold ass hockey shit. Y'all are Neanderthals. So I understand why y'all excel at hockey. I get why you excel at hocky.
Hey, don't forget that motherfucking golf they play.
No. We got the greatest golfer. The only reason why it's not more numbers of black people in golf because golf is just really expensive. But we have the greatest golfer. We have the greatest fighters. And we're outnumbered by these motherfuckers by 5. And we still produce the best. How do we still produce the best and we're outnumbered? Hello? How do we produce the best when we're outnumbered? Not by 1 or 2. We're down there outnumbered by 5.
Highly selected.
You stupid motherfucker. Shut up.
Let me say something.
Shut up, bitch.
I want to say something.
How are you guys responsible for over half the crime and murder.
No, it's not over half. No, because y'all do majority of the crime. Y'all do majority of the crime. Now, if you want me to explain, the murders, if you want me to explain murders, I can explain that easily if you're willing to listen.
Cry.
No, it's not crying. It's a real explanation.
My injustices.
I know. You were scared, and y'all scared of little ass
Mexicans. You guys don't have fathers. Y'all scared of Mexicans. Is that why you don't know how to be a man? Because you guys don't have fathers?
No. Hey, your father's gay. Your father's a pedophile. Your father's a pedophile. I bet you kissed your dad in the lips.
All right.
Shut your weird ass up.
All right. Let's have a little order.
No. Say that. Don't say it when the black people start talking.
Let's have a little order. The master's back. The master's back.
You kissed your daddy in the mouth, man.
All right. Easy.
Hi, moderators. This is Communist. I've been listening patiently, and all I can say is at 11 a.m. on a Monday, if you're screaming reparations, your priorities are all fucked up. You should get a book immediately. You should go to the gym immediately. You should go for a power walk immediately. You should reevaluate your life decisions immediately. This free conference call of retards is wasting your time. You're accomplishing nothing. You're achieving nothing. You're just a tree in a forest falling over. No one can even hear it. This room isn't even on replay. It just disappears. If you're practicing your public presentation skills, that's one thing. But this isn't Toastmasters. This is a free conference call app for schmucks that like wasting their time and picking their toes in Poughkeepsie. I rest my case. You're all fucking dumber for listening to this shit. You've been fooled by these fools talking their shit. I rest my case and land my plane. You are all fucking retards that are talking, and all people listening here are also fucking retards. I'm going to the gym. I'm going to go read a book, have a nice lunch. God bless you all. Death to reparations. It's already been proven illegal and unconstitutional. This is a redundant conversation. I am complete, and you are all fucking retarded. Farewell.
It's okay for white people to get bailed out.
You ain't gonna get shit. You're not gonna get shit. Keep crying. You're never gonna get shit.
Why is it okay for white companies to get bailed out?
Your daddy should have taught you better. Just keep fucking crying. Keep crying.
You gonna call police? I don't care. But anyways, why is it okay for white people to get bailed out? Why is it okay for white people to get bailed out?
Just sitting there drinking grape Kool-Aid, smoking fucking grape BZs, you fucking idiot.
Your mama's on meth. Your mama's a meth head. Shut up, bitch boy. And your daddy touched your sister. Your daddy touched your sister. That's nasty work. It's nasty work. It's a good chance your daddy touched your sister. It's a very high percentage your daddy touched your sister.
Calm down.
No, don't tell me to calm down. You don't tell these honkies to calm down, honky lover.
Calm down.
You're the honky lover.
You sound like a white man.
No, I'm a nigga.
Stop it.
Say it. Say I sound like a nigga. Say it. Say I sound like a nigga.
All right, we gotta have ice. Ice trying to get in. Hold on.
Yeah, pussy.
Pussy.
You sound like Fentanyl Floyd.
I want to say one thing.
We could sound like Fentanyl Floyd.
Go ahead.
That's cool.
Is it ice?
Yeah. I'm gonna say one thing. The majority of nations do not get reparations. Let's go through the list. Yugoslavia.
What does that got to do with America? Y'all is some Christian ass, supposedly Christian based people. Don't bring up other countries.
Christians give more money.
A lot of countries don't allow motherfucking men to kiss each other, but you honkies do.
What does that have anything to
do?
do?
It has a lot to do with it when you want to make comparisons, bitch ass niggas. We can make a lot of differences in comparisons. Fuck what another country do. You motherfuckers is supposed to be a Christian-based country, and y'all created atrocities on people.
We're not enabled. We're not going to enable you highly selective.
Christianity is not even in the Constitution.
Shut your bitch ass up. You don't want to be in here because you want to avoid the truth. You stupid motherfucker.
Dude, what if we don't care because we had nothing to do with it? You were never a slave. We were never slave owners.
You're probably a Catholic. You probably part of the Catholic Church. Are you part of the Catholic Church? Did the priest touch your bum bum? Did the priest touch your bum bum? Did the priest touch your bum bum? Huh?
Are you done sucking off Mark Johnson?
Did the priest touch you?
Are you done sucking off
It's a
Mark
good chance. No. There are lawsuits going around because you bitch ass monkeys is crying that you got touched by your priest. Stop crying. Just accept it. Accept that he touched your booty. Accept that your priest wiggled your wing. Accept that your priest put your baby wing in his mouth. Accept it. Stop crying, bitch. Stop crying, bitch. Stop crying because your priest made you gay. Stop crying because your priest like. Stop crying because your priest made you like the feeling from a man. Stop crying.
What, we got this little bitch here telling us to stop crying. You're the one complaining about reparations, dude.
Stop
You were never a
Stop
slave,
taking
you
it out
stupid
on little
pussy.
girls on little
You were never a
islands.
fucking slave,
Stop
you little
taking
fucking
it out
pussy.
on little girls on little islands. Stop taking it out on those little white bitches.
This is
I'm
where
here, little
you
white
have
bitch.
Oh, you getting mad, bro? You
I
getting
want to
mad?
protect the white
try to
bitches.
talk through
You white
something.
men that keep raping them.
Incapable
You white men keep raping y'all little white girls and killing them. I'm here to protect the white bitches. I'm here to protect the little white bitches. Does anybody care about the little white bitches? Because I know white men don't care about the little white bitches. I know y'all don't. Y'all take them to an island, rape them, and kill them. I'm here to save them. Where they at?
done in your life to raise yourself
Dude, you
up?
talk like a
I'm
black
gonna
woman.
change
You
my
talk like a
life right
black
now.
woman,
I'm
dude.
gonna
You
dedicate my life
talk
to
and you
saving
think
white
like a
girls.
black woman, dude.
I'm
Do you
gonna
notice that,
dedicate my
dude?
life to saving little white
Did you
girls that's
get
getting
raised by
raped
your
and
single
killed.
black mom and have to see you get banged out every fucking night by
to
big
little white
ape
girls
dick, you
that's getting
fucking
raped
pussy?
and killed. That's getting raped and killed. I am dedicating my life to little white girls.
Your mom was the one getting raped,
Where are
dumbass,
the
by
white
your
girls?
father.
I know the white men don't protect their white girls, their daughters. I'm here to do it.
Black women, chomo, highly selected as a chomo.
We didn't rape no fucking body. The rapist
That's
was
what
y'all.
they do in Nigeria. That's why they sold this tribe.
Hey, any of my brothers want to say these little white hoes? Any of my brothers want to say the white hoes? From getting raped by their daddy, getting raped and killed by their daddy?
You might want to be worried about saving the black girls the most.
Hey, we not killing and raping them. We not killing and raping them. The white government is is kidnapping the little white bitches and raping them. Do you hear what I'm saying? The white government is kidnapping little white bitches and raping them. We need to save them. Protect the white bitches besides black men. White men is gay.
Well, I just posted it. Your black women get raped more than white girls.
No, they
There's a
don't.
problem.
No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. You motherfuckers will rape a white girl by a trash can and get off because your daddy wrote a letter to the judge saying my son is not fit for jail. Oh yes, that's a true story. Little punk ass virgin ass college boy raped a drunk white girl by the trash can. He should have got life in jail. His daddy wrote a letter to the judge. See, this is white privilege. See, this is the white privilege. See, a white daddy could write a letter to a judge and say my son isn't fit for jail. And for rape, his son only served 3 to 6 months in jail for rape that he admitted to. He admitted he raped a little bitch and only served 3 to 6 months because his daddy wrote a letter to the judge said, my white son isn't fit for jail.
Carmelo, you want to
Damn, ain't that crazy? I love white privilege. Damn, white privilege is a motherfucker. You see how many white people get off? You see how many white people get off, don't even face the shit? Damn. And that was rape. This is a true story. They know the story. They know the story. They know the story. This is a true story. A white boy got off with rape.
And then you complain because you
A white boy got off with rape. So imagine what else they could get away with. And they say we crying. They say we out here crying. And they could get away with rape. They could literally with rape.
I'm enjoying every minute of you crying.
I know you don't want to hear the truth. I know you don't want to hear the honky.
Let's open up the stage. Let some other voices in here. Let's be fair.
Fucking rapist.
We'll have the white woman Holly go next. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm good.
Are you okay, Holly? Do you need protection from these sick ass white men? Do you need protection?
I'd like to go next.
You got some daughters, Holly? Do they need security, Holly? Do your daughters need security from these white men? I'm here to protect you.
This is why.
I would not let a white man put his hands on your dog. I promise you, Holly.
Act like a juvenile.
Leroy, my mic on Leroy. Very much.
So here's what's going on.
White
This whole thing is a grift that's going to keep on going. If we paid you reparations, you'd still complain about racism. You'd still be the victim, and you'd still not contribute.
Would you still be racist? Would you still be racist?
Nobody is
Would you
listening
still
to
be
that grift. We're not racist right now. Nobody's listening
Would
to
you
that
still
grift
be
anymore.
racist?
You guys do everything you
Would
do
you
to
still be
yourselves.
racist?
You're the short bus of
Would you
society.
still be
You're the
racist?
short bus.
Would you still be racist?
Well, who taught y'all how to wash y'all
You see
ass?
this? No, don't even go there, bro, because they don't want to hear that. He gonna say we still gonna complain about racism, being racist. The only reason why we complain about motherfuckers being racist because y'all are racist.
Leroy,
So once again,
Leroy,
would you stop being racist?
Were you done, Leroy? I didn't know if you finished.
Would you stop being racist, Henry?
So here's what's up, like,
interrupting.
Hey,
here's
Peter.
what's up.
Peter.
It's
Peter.
about reparations.
Peter.
We're talking about reparations.
Yeah, let's talk about it. He's so mad that we'll give.
You guys will
Why
never get
would it hurt? Why would it affect you? Reparations to black people. How would it affect you?
And that's how it is.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's good to see you.
You too. These white men mad that I just want to know how black people getting reparations going to affect these so-called smart-ass white men. These tough-ass, smart-ass, hard-working white men.
Have
How
you got
black
reparations?
people getting reparations?
Have you gotten any reparations?
Well, Beaver answered. Beaver answered earlier. He said why he didn't want you to have reparations. Do you want to know what he said? He said, Beaver said, I just don't want you to have it.
Oh, okay. Now that's cool. He that's cool.
That's what he said.
That's cool because he's willing to admit he's just a hater. And I could accept that. See, these other bitch ass white boys don't want to say that. They want to beat around the bush, say this, say that.
You
Just tell me y'all don't like
deserve
us.
it.
Just tell us now we don't deserve it. But y'all deserve bailouts though? Okay. Anyways, but
You get more money
we don't
for
deserve
black
it.
businesses,
We don't
black
deserve
owned
it though.
businesses and black colleges. There is no white-only colleges.
Yes, there is. Yes,
Nothing
there
for
is.
white
There is
business.
white. There
So
is
guess
white
what?
only
You
colleges.
can kiss
Let's
ass
look
and
at
go
some of these
educate
colleges and let's look at the percentages of black students here. I get
Let's
it.
do it.
You
Let's
white
look at it.
people
Let's look at the
only.
percentages.
I get it. I get it
Show
by
me
law.
it.
No. Hear me out. Hear me out. I get it by law. Technically, you can't say this is all white college. Technically, but systematically, y'all could do so. See, y'all. But of course, you have to include a few of us. Of course, you have to include a few of us. But we still know the what they call PWIs. Yeah, we don't call them PWIs for a reason. Stupid motherfucker.
There's no black people.
Shut your bitch ass up. Shut your bitch ass up.
Shit.
White people mad we survived they Holocaust. They mad that we survived they atrocity and we thriving, and these regular white motherfuckers who ain't done shit, who ain't took advantage of their white privilege, they mad that they see black people doing better.
You thriving with all them Jordan shops, all the Foot Lockers, all the wig shops getting looted.
Hey, you be mad when you see a black man in a better car than you, huh?
You're
Hey,
pathetic,
it grinds your
dude. You know,
It
you guys
grinds your
can't
buttons, huh? When you
function
see a
like the
black
rest
man
of
in a better
humans.
car than
You
you,
can't
huh?
function like the rest of humanity because you're so fucking ape-ish.
Why is he mad they see a black person in a nicer car? Why?
Because they just don't want you to have it.
Damn, that's it. They just don't want us to have it.
Show me one.
Can you show us how to wear the pants up our ass and wear the New Balance?
Damn, this shit is crazy. They
How
just
does a
don't
black
want
man
us
get
to
a nice
have it.
car if they're so oppressed?
They just don't want us to have it. Sound like some
Oh,
haters.
you mean that they said, I'm not oppressed, I didn't oppress myself, and I'm going to make it, and that's how they did it.
Oh,
You can learn
hating ass
something.
honkies. Hating ass honkies that scared of little ass Mexicans. This shit crazy to me.
Well, I'm just curious though. Like I'm so curious though. But why not though? Like let me see. The principle of
No, they don't
it's not
understand you.
reciprocity.
They
Is it the
don't
principle of
understand that.
reciprocity?
Are we going to go into first principles again?
Well,
In regards to
no.
black people, they get retarded.
But I'm just
in
wondering.
In regards to black people, none of that makes sense to them. They automatically turn stupid. But bring up some Holocaust.
What percentage of African Americans
Bring up some
were in
motherfuckers
this
in
country?
Ireland. Bring up some Scottish
14%.
motherfuckers. They
What
understand
percentage
all
were
that
in here
shit.
and can prove they were oppressed by slavery?
Oh, wait.
What percentage?
You
No,
understand?
I'm asking a simple question. If you can't answer it, just admit it and say, I don't know.
No, it's historical.
Well, what I was
What?
gonna say.
Wait. What did he ask?
He asked to prove if slavery existed and the shit is historical as it's still going today.
Now we gotta prove. Wait a
I mean, like, what was it?
Shut the fuck up. You guys are too stupid to understand his
There was
question.
what, 4 million?
You guys are too stupid to understand his question.
Well,
Then break it down, smart honky.
So I'll break it down to you like this. Nobody in this world is gonna get free stuff for nothing. You understand? You were
Y'all
never
did,
slaves.
y'all $5
Hey,
Indians
shut
did.
up. I'm not
$5
done.
Indians
I'm not done.
did.
I'm not
I don't
done,
give a fuck.
fatherless.
If
I'm not
you gonna
done,
make
fatherless.
lies, I don't care what you say.
You guys were never slaves. We were never slave owners. Take your complaints and shove them up your pussy ass.
It's called descendants, motherfucker.
Descendants of failures, which are failures too. You guys have done jack shit for this world. You made it a more dangerous place to live, and we are done. We are done with your grip.
Murder,
Bima, can I say
exploit.
something, Bima?
Yes, good morning, Night.
Bima, I'm gonna make it quick and I'm gonna go back to the goo.
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to give a shout out to all the racist whites that can come on this space and say shit like Leroy. And not to call him out, but you know he wouldn't say this shit to a black person or a black man's face or black people in public. Clubhouse gives you pussy-fied racism.
I am not white. I am not white. I am not white. I'm white, stupid bitch. I am not white. Fatherless.
Shut up. I'm talking, Leroy. I don't care what color you are. But the space like this gives you beta, limp, dick, child fuckers the courage to come on stage and spew all this anti-black shit that you wouldn't say to not a single black person.
No, it's the times we live in. It's the times we live in. You're noticing the shift. We're no longer sitting here feeling guilty for your broke asses. You can go shut up.
Listen, is it time for you to go watch your daddy fuck your uncle and give you a
Go outside and express that. I bet you won't say that outside.
I won't shut up. Hold on, Hailey. Hold on, Hailey. Hold on. I'm not gonna shut up, Leroy. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it, Leroy? Huh? That's what I thought.
You know, virgin ass.
What else? Go ahead, Hailey. Go ahead, Hailey.
He talking crazy while his mama in the other room.
Go ahead.
Slap this bitch ass.
So I'll tell you what I'm gonna do about it. I'm gonna sit there and listen to you give a bad name to your own people.
These white boys are only
Shut up.
they have
a white boy.
If he's not white, I want to know what he is.
I don't give a fuck. He's white adjacent. I don't give a fuck.
Black boys come on here.
Leroy with his small dick up here complaining.
I don't give a fuck.
This is the most brave he's been in his entire life. When Clubhouse ends, what's Leroy and Alan and all the racists gonna do? What space do you have?
On their thumb.
Right? Fucking pedophiles, fucking rapists.
There we go. All that white people have is Clubhouse. All we have. So you guys have everything else. So tell me.
No, that's all you have. You don't have no real friends.
I still have yet to hear a good counter argument to what I said.
We know you're a real weirdo.
Hailey, we have to remember. Hailey, we have to remember. These racists, all they have left is their hate. We got to remember the white woman said a year ago she would fuck a bear and breed with a bear and fucking breed with white men.
Yeah.
Okay?
That was Bima. Stop pretending that's most white women.
Mother Nature and the universe are done with these fuckers. That's why A, their birth rates are declining. B, their white leadership is replacing them with criminal brown-faced immigrants. Okay? And C, let's not forget, they need light shampoo and suntan lotion to survive.
Oh, yeah.
The earth wants to get rid of them.
20 to 30,000 of them. 20 to 30,000 of them.
Anti-black sentiment.
Yes, this year.
They are our jesters. Go
Within
ahead,
the past.
Go ahead and racism, you clown.
And why? Who taught us that out the
have
ass when
died
they came over here?
due to Mother Nature in the past few months. 20 to 30,000.
That's all they have left to say. They're dying. The Muslims and Africans are replacing them and raping and fucking their women. All they have left is obsessing about black men and reparations. I've been sitting in this audience for hours listening to white guy after white guy come up here and fall out and get
Show us the data and
reparations.
stop fucking making up a bunch of racist
Black
bullshit.
people know we're not getting reparations. We know this. I don't even know why y'all entertain the conversation. But what's really funny are the white people that get so angry about it. Go ahead, clowns. Go ahead, clowns. You are our court jesters. Go ahead. All you have left is your hate and your racism. Go ahead.
And now I ask a simple question. What does us getting reparations have to do with y'all? How's it gonna bother y'all?
It's gonna take
they don't have no real answer.
It's gonna take their power away. They know that they owe us everything. They came over here and took. They crawled they sleety snither snake asses from Europe and
What
came
did
over
you
and
build?
took the whole fucking
Shut
country.
up, Cody.
Hey, I just want to remind everybody that if you are speaking in the President Trump house right now, you are fucking retarded. The country's completely broke. There's no money to give you nothing. The country's $200 trillion in debt. Cities and states are $20 trillion in debt. You ain't getting a fucking penny. If you getting something now, that is your motherfucking reparation. And Nye, I'm disappointed to hear your bullshit. Because it's not white people here spreading racist hate. It's black people spreading racist hate here on Clown House. Not white people, Nye. You got it backwards, baby. You part of the problem, baby. You spreading lies and misinformation and hate. Not white people. You the racist bitch. You the fucking loudmouth, stupid, low IQ, racist bitch spewing your own hate, putting it on white people, projecting it. Project it up your ass, bitch!
Just say this, Kitover. We're both in Chicago, ho. I can find you. I can find you. My students can find you. Come on stage and find me, bitch. We're both in the same.
Yeah, let's do some real nigga shit. Let's do some real nigga shit.
I will initiate stereotype mode and send my hitters.
And Miss NY, that's all you gotta do is kill these bastards. Kill these bastards, and that's where you gonna get your reparation. You have to kill these motherfuckers.
No, y'all, we gotta rape the girls that look like not Holly though.
I love it. They want to act like they're civil and they deserve something.
No, we're not civil.
No, when we got motherfuckers like you here in the way,
we
it becomes an issue.
What, you can't carry it out your
No, we gonna give y'all the same energy y'all gave us.
Try to get a black man put in jail.
We ain't gonna give you the energy you gave us. You passed us negative energy, now we're gonna give you negative energy.
Civil whatsoever. We not falling for your population. We don't care if we don't speak proper English. This ain't our fucking language. We don't give a fuck. But you understand everything that comes out of our mouth, though. You understand every goddamn thing that comes out of our mouth.
You can't even tell us where you're from.
So it don't matter. I'm from Inglewood.
Right here, motherfucker. Where you from?
I'm from Inglewood.
Yeah, that's right. Sure you are, but it's not your language.
I'm from Inglewood.
Yo, Hailey, if you want reparations, why don't you start with the root cause, which is the Africans in Africa that's other Africans off to the other ethnicities and kick the whole thing off? Why don't you start at the top of the food chain first, man?
We could start with them. And then also we could move forward to these white folks who are these Christian white folks who are committing atrocities, because once they realized what they were doing and they kept it going after they duped the Africans, because Africans, they figured out, oh, we got duped. And it ain't just a full story.
No, that's not true, Harley. They didn't
get. It is true.
Here's what happened.
You can believe the bullshit that all Africans were just selling all of our people there. No, it didn't happen like that.
Harley, so if you do some research, on what was happening in Africa at that time,
I am sorry to tell.
For hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, blacks, Africans were slaughtering each other, enslaving each other, and setting them up to be sold.
I love it.
So this was going on way before white people set foot on that soil, bro.
All right, let's take slavery out the equation. Fuck it. Let's take slavery out, because I know y'all always want to be stuck on slavery. Y'all want to be stuck on
Africans were not engaged in shadows.
Wait. What about?
Yeah. Look up the Congolese. Look up the Congolese Empire. That's how the Congolese Empire became so powerful. They were slaughtering all the other tribes around them and enslaving them. Yes, that's how they became
independent. Did Africans have anything to do with Jim Crow? Answer: Africans have anything to do with Jim Crow? Did they have anything to do with the Civil Era? Because that happened all after slavery. Once the white man fought, once they had the Civil War and fought and realized, oh, supposedly they fought to free the slaves, supposedly. And we still was getting our ass whooped all the way to what, 1960s? No, we still getting our ass whooped. So I love it when you motherfuckers just want to bring up slavery, because I could do without slavery.
When you say we, who is we, Hailey? Who is we?
What took place after? Tell me what took place after slavery, because you want to make these statements. You tell me what took place after slavery. Okay, niggas can't talk now. I get it. They just can talk when they want to make dumbass statements.
Who the hell is heavy breathing on the mic?
I get it.
Close your mic.
I get it. You got to be a little smarter with this dumb nigga. You got to be a little smarter with this dumb nigga right
I mean, but okay. Again, no one's denying. Okay, Hailey, let me respond. Calm down.
Tell me what happened after slavery.
Calm down, sweetheart.
Tell me what happened after slavery.
Sweetheart. Calm down. I'll answer your question, sweetheart. Calm down, boo boo. Sit, boo boo, sit. So what I'm saying, Hailey. Oh, goddamn. This is why niggas. This is why people don't want to give you reparations. They know you're just gonna get worse, man. I guarantee you, if it was certain that the black community could fix their problems and come together and assimilate like the rest of society, I don't think there'd be any issues. But we understand it's like giving a kid free access to the candy store. It's just gonna be a bunch of sick bellies and rotted teeth, bro. But what I was saying, Highly, is again, no one's denying atrocities happening to the black community during slavery and after slavery. Okay. Again, God damn, can I finish? Can I finish? So again, you and I were not slaves. Nobody alive today was slaves. Nobody alive.
No, wait.
Can I finish? Can I finish answering your question? I literally got 7 words in. I got 7 words in and you cut me off. I got 7 words in and you cut me off. Can I finish?
Go ahead, idiot. I'm gonna try to.
Well, I'm not the one. You call me an idiot. I'm not the one begging people for free shit, begging for free handouts and shit, bro.
You keep making your dumb ass claims. Go ahead.
So what I'm saying, Highly, like, and your attitude and the way you're conducting yourself, this is why nobody wants to give you shit.
Wow. Oh, I'm conducting myself the way honkies don't want me to. Oh.
Nah, it's just it's
the Oreo dipped in milk.
You act like a fucking animal. You act like a feral. You act like a feral cat underneath a trailer, underneath a double wide trailer.
Dipped in milk. Shut up.
But here's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that nobody's denying atrocities happen. But again, the people who are alive today have it way better than the folks who actually went through that shit. And the folks who went.
What does that mean?
If you let me finish, you might gather the context, brother. So what I'm saying is that the people who went through that shit weren't begging and whining and bitching and moaning like the blacks today are, who didn't go through any of those.
Who were going through slavery wasn't asking for freedom, wasn't asking for equal rights. You fucking idiot! This is why I don't like listening to talking to stupid ass niggas. Of course they couldn't ask for money. They just wanted fucking freedom.
You
they just wanted to fucking live. You fucking idiot.
And who gave them again shitting on
these dumbass niggas,
shitting on white people when white people were actually the first ones to end slavery and codify ending slavery. It wasn't the Africans. It wasn't other black ethnicities or populations.
But then you want to say nobody was here.
You guys have read a bunch of lies and fell for the